Men are easily attracted to women who know these 5 things. Now, if you'd like to know how to really draw a man to you, get him to commit, fall in love, desire you long term without pulling away, losing interest, rejecting, or just not committing, then really listen to this video and go ahead and comment, "I'm ready," in the comments below. And now, hi, I'm Brody Boyd, if you don't know me already, and I'm a Magnetize Your Man expert. I've been helping single men for over 13 years to attract the right man for them, so I have unique insight into how the male brain works, which we're going to be going deeper into in this video. So if you like my background, my shirt, anything in this video content, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, a like. I would really appreciate it. And also make sure to subscribe and hit the bell below for more incredible free trainings to attract the man and relationship you want. And also make sure to share this video with a single girlfriend or girlfriend or two who could benefit from this content. And lastly, listen all the way through the video for a surprising bonus at the end. So let's go ahead and dive in with trait number 5 to attract a man and really have him want to love you, commit to you, is that dating doesn't have to be hard. So I want you to adopt this new mindset that dating, romance, relationships, love can be simple, fun, and easy. Say it with me now. Love, dating, relationships can be simple, fun, and easy. It's a mindset you have to adopt, because once you start to see dating, love, relationships from this lens, you actually start to create that. What if it could be easy? What if it could be simple? What if it could be fun? What would that look like? How would it look like for you to live in that way in your relationships with the opposite sex? How would it look for you to actually know that it can be fun, simple, and easy, and that you can do that every day in any situation and still get exactly what you want? Now, it's a game to start to make your mind think in that way and actually inquire. You may want to journal about that. What would it look like if it could be simple, fun, and easy with the man you're interested in, and have it work and have a super healthy, happy, fun relationship? Now go ahead and comment below. I'd also love to hear which country are you watching this from, or state. If you're in the United States, I'd love to hear where you're watching this from. Share that in the comments below. Secret number 4 is relationships are 100-100. So oftentimes you'll hear this mindset that's out there that, relationships are 50-50. I do my part, he will do his part, and together we'll have a great relationship. But the problem with that is if one person stops contributing in their side of things, if they stop doing the dishes, if they stop listening to you as much, if they stop pleasing you in the bedroom, if they stop meeting their end of the bargain, so to speak, that you can get upset, and then now you can get into a battle where now it becomes you're not doing your part, and it's a fight. It's a fight to see how can I get my needs met over the other person. Now, if you take instead the mindset that relationships are not 50-50, instead they're 100-100, meaning if you want to have an amazing relationship, you have to actually contribute 100% to the relationship. And through contributing 100%, because you might be saying, wait, what if I'm doing all the work and they're doing nothing? So the idea here is that by you contributing 100%, making sure the other person's getting all their needs met, that they're happy, that it's an incredible relationship, that you're going to inspire them to then contribute 100% as well. That they'll almost feel guilty. They'll feel like they're selling themselves, they're selling you, they're selling the relationship short if they're not actually doing just as much, if not more, than you are. Now, oftentimes, in order to make this work, you have to do what's called the 90-day test, which means that for 90 days, you need to live as if the relationship, the other person's happiness, all of it is 100% your responsibility. That you're going to do everything possible you can to make the relationship incredible, to contribute, to be an amazing partner, to be the best version of yourself. And if after 90 days that other person hasn't stepped up, if they're not actually willing to step up to that level as well, then that's when you know it's time to move on. So to give it a full 90 days of you living in that way, contributing in that way, it'll bring miracles to your relationship. And if it doesn't, then you know it's time to move on. So it's a very powerful exercise. Trait number 3 is you have to go first. Very similar to what we were talking about with the last point. If you want to have more love in your life, you have to start being more loving. You have to start providing more love. If you want to be happier, you have to start providing other people with more happiness. If you want to have a great relationship, you have to first start being a great partner. If you want to attract someone amazing, you first have to be amazing. So it's basically becoming what you want to attract. You have to go first. If you want to have, I love the metaphor, if you want to have a nice toasty fire to keep you warm and to help you have a great, amazing, loving home, you have to first put some wood into the fire. You have to first contribute. Build that fire. Just like what we're talking about before. It's another way to think about it. If you want the other person to open up, generally you have to open up first. You want the other person to be honest, generally you have to be honest and vulnerable first. That encourages them, that will inspire them, that will lead by example. And that's generally how you actually create great relationships, how you lead others as well, is through this powerful principle. Now, if you're liking this content so far, please give it a thumbs up, a like if you haven't already. Again, share it with a girlfriend and subscribe for more great future trainings like this coming up. Number 2 is you have to seek first to understand, then to be understood. You're seeing a pattern here. So generally, we're trying to get other people to know what we want, how we're thinking, what we believe, what's important, rather than listening to others first. So if you're feeling misunderstood, following the principle from the last point, if you want to feel understood, you need to first understand. You need to first seek to be to understand. There's an old saying that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So you have to actually be willing to inquire. So if you don't know what's going on with your guy, if you're not sure, if you're confused, start to ask more questions. Start to actually say, how are you feeling right now? What are you feeling? Why are you feeling that way? What do you want? What are your goals? How do you think about things? How do you think about the world? What do you want for dinner tonight? What is your favorite restaurant? So asking some questions, some silly questions you may want to ask in the beginning if you're just dating somebody. But, if, like my wife likes to say, like, if you were a kitchen utensil, what would you be? If you were a country, what would you be? If you were a favorite chocolate, what kind of chocolate would you be? So it's a good way to break the ice, but it's also a good way to understand somebody. Where are they coming from? What do they want? How are they feeling? And now you can actually more easily communicate to them and their value system and have them deeply understand you so that you can actually create a great relationship. Number 1 is masculine-feminine polarity is key. So men are easily attracted to women who know that masculine-feminine polarity is key, meaning that relationships are a dance. Relationships are a dancing and a mixing of energy. And now, if you really want to bring spice to a relationship, if you really want to bring passion, in fact, I believe the only thing that really creates chemistry, attraction, passion, long-term in a relationship is what's called masculine-feminine polarity. It's the dance of those energies. So masculinity is the exact opposite of everything that is feminine. And femininity is the exact opposite of everything that is masculine. So you start to think about that. What are the differences in those energies? Generally, masculinity is about doing, getting things done, structure, direction, priority, penetration, making it happen, protecting, providing, traditional masculine traits. Feminine energy is generally more about the opposite of those. It's more about receiving, enjoying, pleasure, flow, creativity, the experience of the moment, being in the present moment, dancing. It is all that the energy, the motion of the movement of energy and motion. It is flow. So if you really want to have a passionate, enjoyable, lit up relationship over time, it's about embracing your feminine flow. If you want to attract a masculine man, embracing your feminine flow, being more receptive, initiating less, trying to control things less, trying to direct things less. Just like in a dance, at any time, you can only have one person who's leading and one person who's following. Otherwise, you have 2 leaders. Yeah, of course, those roles can switch, and you should be able to embrace your masculine energy as well. But where are you primarily operating from, especially in your romantic relationships? Inquire about that and start to see how you can practice being in that feminine flow to attract the type of man relationship you really want long term. Now, before we get to my bonus secret, I'm curious to hear from you. What have you been told are your most attractive traits or traits in a great romantic partner? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, your tips on that below. And so lastly, we have my special bonus here, which is you are the gift, you are the prize. Women who are easily attracting men know that they are the gift, they are the prize. You have so much to offer. You are the flame, not the moth. You are the star, not the planets. You are the honey, not the bees. The flower that attracts. You have to know that you have value. If you need to, make a list. Write yourself a love letter. Write a list of all the things you love about yourself. Write a list of all the things you've been complimented on before. All the things that you've been told are great traits about you. and embrace that. Tell yourself that as an affirmation before you go out, before you're meeting somebody, before you go out on a date. I am the gift. I am the prize. You're like this beautiful castle that has the knight in shining armor, many of them lining up to want to come inside, to want to be the hero for you. You have to own that, you have to believe that, and you have to operate from that place, which is the most attractive thing, one of the most attractive things you can do to attract the kind of partner you want. Now, if you've enjoyed this content, make sure to go ahead and take our free relationship diagnostic to attract the man and relationship you want. And you can take that free diagnostic by clicking the link in the description or in the comments below this video, or you can go to our website, mymquiz.com, mymquiz.com, to go ahead and take that now as well. So now if you like this video, also next you want to make sure to watch over here. When a man deeply loves you, he'll start saying these 5 things. One of our most popular videos. If you want to know how the signs that a man actually loves you, you want to go ahead and check that out right over here as well. So take care, much love. Hope this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in our next powerful training video very soon. Bye-bye.